if you actually turned up the sound to watch this video, you probably know me, and you probably have a little bit of a sense about my thoughts on politics, and you probably, maybe more likely than not, you tend to agree with them, which is sad. I mean, I do want to have a dialogue actually with people who disagree with me, but they always misunderstand why I'm having this conversation with them. And maybe it's my fault. I'm trying to be clear, but maybe if I put a few thoughts in this video, I can use it to help people understand what I'm really about. Because in general, I don't, people will, when I post on Facebook a comment on somebody's post or share, they usually interpret it as my attempt to change their minds about something fundamental, like I'm trying to turn a Democrat into a Republican, or a Libertarian into a Republican, or something like that. But that's not really it. In general, what I'm trying to do is fight the demonization, and it's really been hard. Over the years, I've actually been shocked at how difficult it is to get even members of my own family to stop demonizing people who disagree with them. So I want to talk about what I think demonization is and how it works, and why I think it's so corrosive and horrible, and why I try to fight it all the time. And that's really the kind of thing. I'm kind of nutty and obsessed about it. Obviously, I'm creating videos over this stuff, so this is my explanation why. So demonization, the perfect example of demonization right now is the way Hillary Clinton voters or supporters are treating Trump voters. So I think it goes something like this in their minds. I supported Hillary because Hillary's a woman. I believe that women deserve the greatest respect and honor, and giving them the presidency would send an awesome message to everyone that women can do anything men can do. And I voted, so I'm voting or voted for Hillary because I want my sisters, my friends, my daughters, my mother, everyone to know just how much I value them. And on the other hand, I'm voting against Donald Trump because, based on some of his statements, he's obviously a misogynist, he's a racist, he's a homophobe, he's just a terrible person. He believes in everything that's wrong with America. He's appealing to all the wrong people. And I am just sick over the fact that some of my friends and family actually voted for that guy. They obviously hate women, they obviously hate minorities, and I can't believe that I'm living in a country with so many people who feel that way. So, see how that works? They project their beliefs onto people who do not share their beliefs, and then they judge them based on this false premise that we all share these beliefs. They are not getting out of themselves enough to realize that the people on the other side see things very differently. And I suppose there's an in-between case where they don't believe that those people believe all that stuff, but they believe that they've been duped, that they've been fooled, that they don't realize that they're too stupid or too something to realize that the truth is that Hillary Clinton stood for women, and that Donald Trump stands against everything that's valuable in the world. And that's maybe a little bit, maybe that's a little better, but it's still terrible, horrible, wrong, an injustice. It destroys the opportunity for any kind of civil discourse. So I fight it. I fight it by just basically trying to present arguments that show that people on the other side have reasons to disagree. I'm not trying to convince anybody that they should change their philosophy or that they should agree with mine. What I'm trying to do is make sure everyone knows that reasonable people can disagree about these things. And I usually hope that because some people know me and some people are in my family and helped raise me, that they would realize that obviously you don't I'm not some kind of racist, bigot, anti-Semitic homophobe, and therefore they would stop believing that anybody who disagrees with them is any of those things just because they disagree with them. But it is so hard to make that point face to face, because the first thing everybody says when I post something is, well, I'm never going to change your mind, so why should I even talk to you? Okay, you should talk to me because you may have a lot of false ideas about what I actually believe and what other people who agree with me actually believe, and you might broaden your horizons a little bit just by listening. That's my point.